Picking up another boundary.
How has it ended up there? I think I can only imagine it's because of the AstroTurf and there's so much bounce. That ball's managed to fly over the keeper.
Looks to move away on the onside. Effective. Not the prettiest shot in the world, but effective. Gets another boundary. Decent start, 14 on the board. It's been a fantastic day out here, Chris. Take a look at that. Some of the Indian fans enjoying this carnival here, Hong Kong Sixes 2017. This is what it's all about. Out in the sun, having a bit of a dance. I'm sure they're enjoying the batsmen. I'm not too sure if they're fans of the bowlers being carted away for sixes, I'll tell you that.
Not quite Justin Timberlake there, is it? We'll have to get out there and show him how they do it. What do you reckon, Nikhil?
Not me, Chris. I guess you. We're going to get Chris out of the spectators' park and get him dancing. It's a clever bit of cricket using the paste. On his second hard, picks up another couple to his name. Bangladesh tally going pretty well. On the other side, this is the third game, and Chris, they have this trend. They start slowly, and come the third over, that's when they look to gain momentum.
Yeah, and interesting Australia here having Nathan Reardon, who you wouldn't say was one of their better bowlers, bowling the second over.
That's a pretty decent delivery. Yeah, it's not bad. As long as you don't concede a boundary or a six, anything will do.
Well, they've changed it. To be fair to Australia, they're changing their tactics up after they lost their first game, so they're trying to adapt quickly.
And like you said, if Reardon is not a frontline bowler, it gets pretty hard to get the length accurate every single time. He's looking to cart this away. Too long off, but not enough legs in that particular shot. Not enough muscle. That's the first wicket down for the Bangladesh batsman. Saif on his way back to the dugout. Take a look at that. 14 of 7. It was in the zone, but unable to time it.
Well, when that ball went in the air and I saw John Hastings underneath it, I immediately put my house on it. He's got a huge pair of hands, but he almost got under it. I think he actually surprised himself. Really be happy with that. A part-time bowler, any wicket you get's a bonus, isn't it?
You betcha. They'll keep talking about that wicket that they've got. Once again, looking at the Yorker in, but this is much better piece of batting, better timing, better placement. Much needed boundary for the Bangladesh side. Yeah, the fans enjoying every bit of this Hong Kong Sixes 2017.
I think too that the stand out on the side of the ground.
That is it. That is out of here. Say goodbye. Up and over the trees. That's the first six of this innings from the Bangladesh side. Take a look at that. Virgin Atlantic maximum. The tally goes to 154.
That's how you play the part-timer, isn't it? You just run down, hit him back over his head.
It's a big hit.
Probably worth 12, that, isn't it?
Yeah. But you only get 12 if you hit the Buglo Big Bang sign, Chris. That's another good, smart piece of cricket. Dancing down, just looking to flick it away for 4. That's a better over for the Bangladesh side. 16.
I think Australia would be pretty happy for a 16 coming from Nathan Reardon's over.
Take a look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? The Kowloon Cricket Club. Absolutely fantastic. Weather surrounded by trees, the skyscraper. You have the third floor with the tennis courts. Take a look at that. And in the middle of the skyscrapers, you have the fantastic cricket facilities, the Kowloon Cricket Club. Outside edge. And nearly went for 6, did it? Careful, boys. We've got a fellow commentator there, Catherine. Take a look at this. Where did that end up? Go all the way for 6. There it is, yes!
Oh! Tackled the... I don't know about that.
That's good to see.
Well, Kowloon Cricket Club coach Charlie Burke was in that one. He was looking the other way as well. So Gregory targeting that leg side. Oh, great piece of work there by Seb Gotch. That was a fantastic piece of fielding because he was so close to the rope. All he could do was tap it back into play.
Take a look at that. That is effort at its best. Great bit of fielding. Full marks for the effort as well. And getting the ball back into play very, very quickly so that they don't steal another single. Wide.
Oh, no.
Wide and 4. So that's 6. Keep that scoreboard ticking.
We got him, didn't we? He did an unbelievable piece of work the previous ball and then just let that one go through between the legs.
It's Chris Yu, your commentator's guess. Once again, looking to get it full, but good use of the wrist there, flicking it away to fine leg. Another boundary to his name. 50. That boundary brings up 50 for the Bangladesh side.
No, not ideal bowling here because he's trying to bowl straight. He's trying to keep it tight to the batsman, but almost going too far the leg. And of course, he has no fine leg, so any ball that goes down there is automatically going to be a boundary.
Ooh, looking for the big one there. Not keeping his eye on the ball, missing it completely. Rare dot ball. Oh, that's good cricket. That is absolutely fantastic cricket. Being smart about it, using the pace of the bowler, not trying to just bludgeon everything away, but getting the important boundary in.
Yeah, and a good over. 23 off Gregory's over. And Bangladesh now 54 for 1.
Good over. Rest of 23. This is the time where Bangladesh normally looks to gain momentum, get in some big overs. They need to get about 95, 96. They're a decent side when it comes to bowling.
Look at that, couple of Australian fans. Oh, he's got a Steve Smith shirt on that too. We know who his favourite player is, but look at that stand now in the shade. That's the place to be, isn't it?
That's it, up and over and into the stands. That's another big 6. 156, and I bet you we're going to go past 200. The Virgin Atlantic 6 meter keeping count. Good start to the 4th over. First ball going for 6. Oh, there. Look at the bounce there. That's the astroturf.
Well, I think that's why Pakistan have been so good, isn't it? Because they've run in and actually hit the wicket on this AstroTurf and got more bounce than predicted. But when you try and do these slower balls and off-pace deliveries, the batsmen seem to be holding them, particularly these small square boundaries. Oh. Is that a drop catch there, Nikhil?
Well, don't be too harsh on the bowler. He's probably trying to save himself the way the batsmen have been playing all day long. Take a look at this. Just the toe end of the bat.
No, he was
great effort
on the half volley. Yeah. Probably saved a few runs too, didn't he?
Got a hand to it. Saved a couple of runs for his side.
Oh.
Not where he intended it to be, but nevertheless gets a boundary.
Wow. There's not much forgiveness here for the bowlers, is there?
Not at all. Take a look at this. Full ball, looking to carve it towards extra cover. Gets an outside edge. And 4 runs in the third man region.
Oof. And that's just muscled through mid-wicket. It's a strong shot, that. 1 bounce for. This looks like another good over here for Bangladesh. So Hossain retiring here, 34 off 11. That's a brilliant innings. Look at that strike rate, 309.
Guys, he got 34 and 7 and 8 deliveries. Oleg Islam, the left-hand batsman, walking in, looking to get a momentum, get closer to that 3-figure mark for his team. Bangladesh can go out there and defend. Looking for the Yorker, not quite there, and up and over the man standing at deep mid-wicket. Another 6 for Bangladesh.
157 sixes now for this tournament, and consecutive overs over 20 here for Bangladesh.
There you have it. The most important people, you'd say, the kingmakers or the tournament makers, hard-working behind the scenes, security, the tournament officials, making sure everything goes right. And for all the fans, the cricketers, the competitive teams that come, they come out and enjoy themselves and enjoy every single moment of the Hong Kong Sixes and enjoy this beautiful city.
And what a day it's been. I was lucky enough to walk down into the sponsors' tent earlier.
Full ball, but not been able to time and place, just the one.
And the people were having a great time down there, sitting back, enjoying the hospitality, but enjoying this experience. And it's so great to have it back. That's Kim Hughes, ex-Test, Australian captain, Claggy Kim Hughes.
Oh, that's a good strike. Straight past the bowler. That's what you need. Couple more of those, and Bangladesh well away, getting closer to that 3-figure mark. Take a look at that. That is time. That's a good cricket shot. That's what you want to see. Looking to play towards cover, but not been able to time because of the change of pace. Hastings mixing up his deliveries. There you have it. People enjoying in that hospitality tent that you were talking about, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I know why you just keep running away to the hospitality tent in between your commentary stints. That's a better looking shot. One bounce into the fence, sweeper cover. Well, most to 85.
Nikhil, it's why we're all here, isn't it? To enjoy this experience. What a unique experience too, isn't it?
I'll tell you, it is a fantastic experience just being out here. It was incredible when you got the opportunity to go out there and play, showcase your talent. Top edge. There's a wicket keeper coming to play. Yes, he does. Saves a couple of runs for a side. Just the 2.
It's a pretty decent over here by John Hastings. The last ball coming up. Australia probably relatively happy here, aren't they? I think we kind of worked out that the 100 was really the total the team batting first should be aiming for.
Yep, they'll be pretty happy keeping them down to 87 or possibly 93 until unless an extra delivery is bowled. No, but that's a good delivery. Looking for the second, takes on the fielder, but in vain, not out.
A double play.
Yeah, I guess they had to go for it. It was the last delivery. Bangladesh make it to 88. I guess Australia will be pretty happy with that effort in terms of bowling. And take a look at that effort. Great bit of fielding there. Throw right on top of the stumps. That's what you want,
isn't it? Well, they've given themselves a chance, Bangladesh. You've got to remember that it is actually the under-19 players that they've brought along here. So probably not a lot of experience in this tournament, I would have thought. But and they're going up against the Australians. But we look at this Bangladesh batting lineup, led by Hussain at the top there, 34 off 11. That was a fantastic innings. But a couple of very good contributions there from the two Islams, 22 and 11 respectively.
And they got to 88 because of a good bowling performance by Australia. Take a look at Nair, 14 off that over. Then Hastings towards the end also just conceding 13. So, you know, it's been a pretty decent outing. And there you have it. Stands getting up, filled up pretty quickly. Next game coming up for you guys. It's the MCC versus Pakistan, and the all-important toss. The two skippers with Gautam Bhimani. Yes, indeed. I do have SP and ST with me, Samit Patel and Sohail Tanveer. Sohail Tanveer has the coin. Give it a flip.
For any Android.
Heads was the call, and it's a tail. So, Sohail Tanveer, you won the toss. What's it going to be?
We're going to bowl first.
You're going to bowl first. Again, it's been a different approach each time. What has been the learning going forward?
Well, we chase it down easily. I think we have good side who can all the teammates are they can bat, they can bowl. I mean, the idea is because they have strong batting lineup, so we'll try to chase it down against their bowling.
That's what we saw in the last match. You had a decent total to chase, but you made it look easy.
Yeah, because if you remember, I said that they have weaker bowling, they have stronger batting. Same goes to them. I think they have. I feel they have strong batting lineup, but we can chase it down any total against them. So we'll try to restrict them as we did against South Africa.
All the best for that. Samit Patel. Samit, you happy to be batting first?
Yeah, well, actually we don't mind batting first. As I said, it's total opposite. They've got a good bowling attack. So hopefully we get some runs on the board and we can restrict them.
Yeah, your batsmen have been firing. Yourself, you've looked in good form. Ricky Clark's been hitting it into the neighbourhood. So it's looking good, coming together well.
Yeah, Ricky's going to go up top, so he's going to open the batting. Jordan Clark misses out and Ryan Higgins comes in.